Hello and welcome to this Warcraft replay, Game 2 of a best of 3 here from the WCA Group D qualifiers, Chinese qualifiers by the way. Yes, we are very slow, by we I mean me, and oh well, doesn't matter, it's still Warcraft in the same, and I guess not many people are, let's rephrase that, if people are really interested in following the WCA, or at least any tournament that I cast, you guys probably would have followed it live anyway, so yeah, this is basically just a recap. It's not anything to cover, any tournaments. It's Back to Warcraft does that, and they do it well mainly because they cast it live anyway, so that's also a plus as well. Infi spawning in as the purple human player on the top right. He will be going for the pretty standard start here. Meanwhile, Fly will be going for yellow orc, of course, none other than an orc. Spawning in the top left, he did take game 1 against Infi, and to my surprise as well, it looked very close, despite the score being very, very different. Yeah, Fly going for, I guess it's a standard timing. I got so confused with the timings here, compared to like orc undead matchups. Or I might just be completely wrong. I just completely forgot in general because I've been too distracted with studying that I guess I'm mind blanked on that. Oh well, my bad. I know I'm gonna get maybe one or two comments about that, saying that the barracks was, normally timed. So yeah, I just have to roll over my grave now. Anyway, yeah, I'm still surprised that Fly was able to get the win off of that. He struggled a little bit in keeping his Bestiary and Spirit Lodge alive, that I thought Infi just had it in the bag, but apparently that was not the case. Infi, I don't know what happened to him, to be fairly honest. Maybe he needed more Spellbreakers in the mix instead of being too focused on those spellcasters. But yeah, I don't know. I also don't know the exact reasoning why he lost that fight. His blizzards were really great, but I guess it just was not enough. It's very difficult, I guess, for a human to actually be, 100% when fighting without an expansion. I think that's pretty good reason, I guess, since most humans do tend to win off of expansions anyway. Seems like the Blade Master will get himself a very good elemental kill there. A rather difficult thing to actually do, as elementals are not easy to take down. They are pretty high health, and well, they are tricky with their timers as well. So long distance creeping for the Infi will be able to get level 2 on his Archmage. Blade Master still at level 1, and he's gonna take quite a bit of damage there. Chasing down the Archmage. He is gonna have every footman he passes by get a sword swing in the face. Ring of Protection +2, I guess kinda helps there a little bit, but he is probably gonna sell that, pick up the boots and maybe the circlet. It seems like it is time for it. No Voodoo Lounge. I can't see, so maybe when the storm goes away, then he might place down that Voodoo Lounge. But for now, it seems like this is a very rough time that Fly is gonna have. No healing whatsoever is definitely a big problem, and the Blade Master needs to be extremely careful when trying to deal with the Archmage and Footman. So yes, the Voodoo Lounge needs to get placed down. Stronghold is now finished for Fly, so he should place down the Bestiary as quickly as possible before the Archmage returns. The Blade Master being very, very courageous there. It's either courageous or pretty foolish. Shadowrun coming out as the second hero, and if the Archmage sticks around too long, might actually learn that Hex, as the norm, but it seems like the Archmage will TP back home, and it seems like Fly will be able to push this attack back. So with the Voodoo Lounge nearly completed, I guess the Shadow Hunter won't be opting to go for Healing Wave just yet. He'll just go for the normal Hex. Infi, on the other hand, is going to speed build that Arcane Vault, get that Healing Scroll up, and actually using a health potion as well. So rather impatient, but nevertheless, he needs to get out there as quickly as possible. It seems like Infi's gonna go for a tower all-in as the Fire Lord makes an appearance in Game 2 of this best 3. So the Fire Lord, a very common tower all-in-ish hero. He's not really good in the late game, or mid game for that matter, because his mana costs are a little too high, and I guess Soulburn is pretty good. I'm pretty sure like it's either Thendus or Back to Warcraft mentioned this as well. Oh, very nice surround on the Shadow Hunter, and that is going to be a level 1 Shadow Hunter getting taken down. The Blade Master needs to be extra careful there as he doesn't have the second hero support, but he is chasing down the Archmage regardless. He has one more Windwalk. He could either save that for an escape, or he could maybe try and go for the kill there. Never mind. Healing Potion will be used, and the Blade Master's probably not going to get the kill. I don't think. Lava Spawn will actually split itself, and Lava Spawn's really great against creeping because the creeps will usually not focus down the Lava Spawn, and the Blade Master gets taken down. That is a huge blow on Fly's army right there. I have no idea what happened, but I'm glad I didn't miss the actual kill. I'm very sloppy when it comes to following hero kills, and thankfully we did see the cause of that, and the cause was, I guess, clumsiness. I don't know what Fly was thinking there. He's been playing very on edge in this game in particular because no Voodoo Lounge, but still playing as dangerous and reckless as ever, I guess. Watchtowers will be placed down as defensive mechanisms for himself, but yeah, the Watchtower against 3 Ivory Towers might not be enough. Hex has been used, but yeah, the Blade Master is going to try and save his fellow troll buddy instead. Tough position for Fly to be in. He is pressured to the max here. The Ivory Towers will be placed down. No Militia being brought over just yet, but maybe that will change in the later minutes. The Blade Master needs to be extra careful not to die once again. The Lava Spawns have expired, but the Fire Lord can drop down another one if he wants to. He probably should, as it just adds the pressure of the game. Okay, there we go. The Watchtower is dealing damage, but it's only a lone Watchtower. The Orc Burrows are getting focused down. The Demolishers are also being queued up, but it's going to get queued up right in front of the human army, and that is not the best place to actually spawn. The Blade Master is not going to save the Demolisher. Instead, he's going to try his hand at the Archmage, but to be fairly honest, even if the Archmage does get taken down, I highly doubt that Infi is going to fail this push. And it seems like, there we go, I managed to pick up the Blade Master death once again, and it was the Archmage that provided the killing blow. Yeah, it seems like it's going to be a very quick game, contrasting game 1. And Infi with his towers, of course. How classic can you get? Blade Master is coming back. He is still level 1, so that is, I guess, consolation a little bit, as level 1 heroes are obviously a lot cheaper to revive, but of course you can't revive them if you don't have an altar. So Demolisher number 2 will be popping out, and wow, it seems like Infi knows the exact timing of the Demolishers as he once again gets it surrounded and get taken down. That was very interesting from Infi. I don't know if that was absolutely intentional or not, if he kept count of that, but yeah, that was very cool, I guess. Troll Headhunters will now be queued up instead of the Demolisher, but don't think the Troll is enough to actually deal with towers. Yeah, as you can see here, this seems like pretty decisive win for Infi. Surprised he's not placing down any more towers. He is now bringing along his militia, so he might be able to push that tower line even further. But other than that, I can't imagine Fly actually coming back here. Without the support of the Blade Master, there's not really any chance to actually deal with the remaining units, even if the towers get taken down. So apparently a priest did get taken out by the watchtower, but yep, there are many more to replace him. And the barracks will fall. Now it's just the bestiary left. We have plenty of raiders, but again, lots of towers still up for Infi, and that's very tough not to crack without any demolishers. I think Infi shortened this game immensely by taking down those first two demolishers. If those two, or at least one of them, were to live, then the towers would have probably been a lot less quick in taking down this base. And it seems like GG would be coming down for Fly. There we go. Not much chance, honestly. Blade Master getting taken down multiple times. The Shadowhunter even taken down once as well. GG from Fly, and that is going to be game 2 of this best of 3. We will go for the full game, 3-game series.